Hi everyone, here we are back in the children's room, and I have once again put out a lot of my favorite number books. And I'm really surprised, actually. I didn't know I had this many favorite number books, but once I really started looking and thinking about it, it made a lot of sense. I do like lots of them. So before we start looking at the books, let's look at some counting. And what's a really good way to count? For instance, we can count by looking at things in the books. We have 1 whale, 2 frogs, 3 rabbits, 4 elephants, or maybe you like cars better, so you're looking at this one. What can we do, each one of us, that we don't have to find a special car or rabbits to count, for instance? We have magic things we can count right attached to us, right? We have our fingers. Okay, so we can count to 1 to 10 really easily by using our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fingers. So that's great because everyone starts by counting to 10. But what if you want to count to 15? We can do that. We have toes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I can even take my other sock and go 17, 18, 19, 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hope that's what we did. So we can count to 20 just as easy as that. So that's great. And I think you should practice. A really good way to practice is to go upstairs, and every stair you count. 1 stair, 2 stairs, 3 stairs. And by the time you get to the top, you'll know how many stairs you have in your house, which is kind of different from each house. And you will have practiced your counting. That's a great thing. So now I'm going to tell you about some of the books. And I realized how often I use this book when I'm talking about numbers with kiddos, because it's a wonderful, wonderful barnyard animal book. And it is illustrated by Mary Azarian, who now lives in Maine. And it's written by Carol Saul, who also lives in Maine. It's called Barn Cat. Barn Cat at the red barn door. Barn Cat, what are you looking for? 1 green grasshopper in the grass. Barn Cat sees it, but let it pass. Do you see where it is? Right there. It really mixes in with the weeds and the grass. It's easy to see Barn Cat, but not so easy to see the grasshopper. Then we have grasshopper waits, then 1, 2, 3, jumps out of sight behind a tree. Now we have the number 2. Barn Cat at the red barn door. Barn Cat, what are you looking for? 2 brown crickets. Chirr, chirr, chirr. Barn Cat yawns and licks her fur. Crickets chirp, then crickets stop. They leap away in one giant hop. So it has some really nice rhymes too. And these kind of illustrations are called block prints. And I will show you another book that has some great block prints. Barn Cat still at the red barn door. Barn Cat, what are you looking for? 3 black and white and orange butterflies. Barn Cat blinks her yellow eyes. Upon a leaf they light and stay, then wave their wings and fly away. There's the 3 for the butterflies. So this book goes all the way up to 10, and you find out what Barn Cat's looking for, and it's really sweet. It has lots of different, there's swallows, lots of different animals. There's some puppies. Jane Cabrera is a fantastic artist for little kids, and she lots of times will take songs and change them around. She did a great version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and The Wheels on the Bus. That's also fabulous. But for this one, we have 10 in the bed. And I think you'll remember this rhyme maybe from your own childhood. And it goes a little bit like this. Here is the little one, a tired and sleepy head, stretching and yawning, he's ready for bed. But there were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, move over, move over. So they all rolled over and the snorer fell out. There were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, move over, move over. And they all rolled over and the cook fell out. And there were 8 in the bed, and we go backwards, and so we're reading how you count backwards from 10, which is a really great skill to have. Or you can take all the time in the world, like this one, which is very helpful. This is actually wordless, and it's by Eric Carle. 1, 2, 3 to the zoo. And surprisingly, wordless. But you can make these pages do so much. We have 2 hippos, so you and your child find the 2 hippos. What else is there 2 of? There's 2 wheels on each side of the train box. There's 2 cars on the train. And then, really encourage your child to see what else is there. There's one certain thing on this page that's on every single other page, and it's really great to be looking for something really little that goes squeak, 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 squeak. A fun book, and you can take all the time. Just take the time and decide you're going to have a moment where you say, what color are these 6 creatures? And what are these 6 creatures? And where is the little squeak, 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 squeak? That's a book that you are going to be able to have, and maybe already you have them in your hands. So let's look at this. This comes in your literacy pack, and this is the fantastic book that we picked out for you, Miss Chrissy and I. I have to admit, this is not my favorite counting book, but it has been proven over and over and over again that kids love it. Every time this is anywhere nearby and I'm doing a story time, kids are playing with this. And I'm like, wait, we have to take the Ladybug book away so they'll listen to the story. That's why I thought it would be the best book for you to be using. It's called 10 Little Ladybugs by Melanie Girth. And there are 3D ladybugs right here. So everyone can feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 little ladybugs. And then, so we start, kids also like to put their fingers in the holes. 10 little ladybugs sitting on a vine. Along came a butterfly. Then there were, what comes before 10 when we're counting backwards? 10, 9, and it rhymes with vine. 9. 9 little ladybugs skipping on a gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Along came a caterpillar, and then there were, what rhymes with gate? 8. And then we have a fish. It's all good. We are going backwards, so we're going to number 3, and we will love for your parent or caregiver to be able to be looking at this with you and figuring out what happens. Look how many there are right now. There's only 2. So it all goes backwards. It's a really great book, and I'm so happy that we're giving it to you. And you'll be able to play with it and look at it and read it again and again from your early literacy pack. And now I'm going to do a little bit of a cheer that you can do too. And we can go along like this. Give me a 1, 1. You got your 1, you got your 1, you got your 1. Give me a 2, 2. You've got your 2, you've got your 2, you've got your 2, you've got your 2. Give me a 3, 3. You've got your 3, you've got your 3, you've got your 3. Give me a 4, 4. You've got your 4, you've got your 4, you've got your 4. Give me a 5, 5. You've got your 5, you've got your 5, you've got your 5. So that makes me feel like you know your 1 through 5s, but you can do it again all the way to your 10s, and then your 15s, and then your 20s, and then you can do a little trick at the end, and you can say, you've got your 5, you've got your 5, you've got your 5, give me a nose. And kids pick where their nose is, or where's your hair, or where's your belly button, or where are your knees. It can all rhyme, it can all work, everything works. You just have fun, and you will be teaching your kids, and they will be teaching you, and it will be a fun time of learning that will be really good for them. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time.